I might spend the rest of my life here because to me personally, really, I feel the ramen in Taiwan is better than the one in Japan.
Hi!
Hello, I am Ramen. Call me Lamien. I run Fund Ventures Taiwan, Fund Quan Taiwan, and Huang Lai Taiwan. Welcome to Taiwan YouTube channel. I've been in Taiwan for 11 years now.
What made you come to Taiwan?
I didn't know much about Taiwan. I just wanted to go out and study somewhere. A friend was here and he told me, hey, why don't you try and come here? They have offered good scholarships and the weather is good, people are friendly. I was like, okay. My first 1-2 months, I cried that I want to go back home because I was lonely. I couldn't speak Chinese. I couldn't eat the food. The flavor is different. In Gambia, we don't soup, we don't have nuromi, and when you go outside street foods, we don't have that much of that. Usually you cook at home, breakfast, lunch, and dinner. It had to take time for me to adapt to that.
Do you like Taiwanese food now?
Now, yes. I almost eat any food in Taiwan, all except stingy tofu.
What's your favorite Taiwanese food?
The ramen in Taiwan that I've tried, I feel is much more better than the ramen in Japan. People still would say, huh? To me personally, really, I feel the ramen in Taiwan is better than the one in Japan.
What changed?
Well, luckily, the school that I've been to, they had so many other foreigners at different departments. So we had this soccer team, football team.
I love the way you translated that for me.
Yeah. So that really made me feel welcome because I had to join many other foreigners to practice together every evening. So that reduces the stress that, oh, I am lonely and there are people here that I could connect with. So that helps a lot. So the feeling of belonging started growing more and more. Yeah.
You finished your scholarship?
Yes, I studied my bachelor's degree here and then I continued to study my master's degree here. And here life is good. It's very convenient compared to my country. I came from the Gambia. It's in West Africa. It's a very underdeveloped country and it's a very small country though, 2 million in population. So wow. There are so many things accessible here that you won't find in the Gambia. Here life is very convenient for me compared to where I come from. And then safety is one issue. I spent 2 years in the US. As a black person or almost anybody in the US, you tend to have problems with the law enforcement and personal security. People could be doing their own thing somewhere else and then you could get tangled along. But in Taiwan, it's very safe and very convenient. So that's one of the reasons. And my mom always worried, I'm kind of being monitored, and I don't like that. I want to be free. And since I've been here, I haven't had any issue with any kind of law enforcement, and any person also.
That's a massive reason to feel safe in your daily life. It shouldn't be a luxury.
Probably I might spend the rest of my life here because now I got a new house. People will say buying a house in Taiwan is very expensive, but I'm gonna move in probably next week. It's like an investment to me. I see it as an investment. And also, I wanted to stay here and get married here, and I think getting somewhere to stay is essential if you want to do that. So I came here during my 4-year study period. I didn't do anything much. School, my dorm, and then after I graduated, I came back to Taiwan to do a master's degree. My girlfriend was like, hey, that's a place where hot water comes out of the mountain. Naturally, I'm a bit curious about nature. I was like, what? Hot water from the mountain? 4 years, I didn't know about any of this. So I was like, let's go there. It's not far away. I said, okay, let's go. So I get there. I wore flippers. I was sleeping and falling down. So it's fascinating. I've kind of built my interest and curiosity about Matsu Star. And the first waterfall I went to was in Hsinchu. So that's how my interest in nature started. And then from there, I started going out 1 or 2 times a month. So I started digging and realizing that, wow, there is a whole bunch of things here that you can do and you can finish. So since then, 2-3 years now, I've been going out if I have the chance. I'll go to the mountains, I'll go to hot springs and waterfalls and discover new waterfalls myself alone. And I'll go to hot springs to where it will take 3 days to get there, about 8 hours of walking, where very few Taiwanese have been there. So I've realized that it's like living in heaven, being in Taiwan, especially if you go into nature. Things that you see, you might not see those things again in your life. So it's a blessing to be here. And then,
so that one trip ended up with a girlfriend, started you adventuring in Taiwan and a YouTube channel.
yeah, and a YouTube channel, yeah. So it helped me a lot to settle down and feel at home in Taiwan. And luckily, her family really accepted me. You know, every holidays or every event they want me to go. You know, even yesterday her mom called me on the phone. So I really appreciate that about Taiwanese in-laws. I'm not sure whether that's everyone's experience, but for me personally, I really appreciate that. It makes me feel home. Though I will miss my mom and my family, but being around them make me feel home.
Oh, that's so sweet. What's the best part of being in Taiwan for you?
I would say my adventures, going to the mountains, going to waterfalls and hot springs. I tend to meet so many other Taiwanese through that. You know, my feel belonging to Taiwan, especially the society, started from there. I tend to meet so many other people from the same outdoor community. There are so many other groups on Facebook. Many people know me through that. When I go out somewhere, I'll post it out there. People tend to know me. And as time goes on, when I go out, they say, oh, where are you? Oh, Nisi Ramen. So people started calling me out. So I started like feeling like, oh, people tend to recognize me. So that's a very good feeling. I don't know how to express it. Being in nature makes me feel alive. Life need to have a balance. These kind of activities really helps me settle a lot in Taiwan. And I won't be able to get this somewhere else. Because some countries you have to go far away to some other place before you get to nature. In Taiwan it's different. From here, Taoyuan, you could drive 1 hour. I'm in the mountains now. So it's like everything is very compact together, and you could be up there and the next 1 hour you are in the river. Go hiking there, the next minute you are in a hot spring. So that kind of access, it's something unique.
One thing you always ask people on your channel is what the most difficult culture difference?
In my country, as we grow up, you are taught as a boy, we have to give this privilege to female as a man. So when I get in the bus, if a woman came in, a girl, being young, old, you have to get up, let them sit.
Oh, I like that idea.
You're in a queue, and then behind you is a woman, is a female, being a young or old, you just let them go first. So when I came in here, that was very hard to adopt. I will get up from my seat in the bus and ask people to sit, and they'll say, no. So I feel like very awkward. And Ganga, people have rejected me several times before I had to change to not to do that anymore. So these are huge cultural differences that, people will think that because it's Africa, it's very hot. I feel Taiwan is hotter, probably because of the humidity added to it. So in Gambia, it's dry hot, and Taiwan has its humidity hot. So I feel Taiwan is hotter.
Okay, so you said you bought your house, you have your girlfriend, you're looking at marriage, you're building your life here.
Yeah, that's the plan.
So if anyone sees you when you are out hiking, should they come and say hello? Yes,
I would love that. That's what I'm used to. And for me, even if you see me anywhere in the mountains, on the streets, say hello.
Yeah, be friendly.
Yeah.
And if they don't see you on the streets, they can check out your YouTube channels, 2 of them, with different content.
Yeah, nature, Fun Ventures Taiwan. And foreigners, welcome to Taiwan.
Welcome to Taiwan.
Welcome to Taiwan.
All the links will be below, but they're easy to remember. You can do that.
Yeah.
Also, please click like on this video, share it so other people can check him out and know about your adventures here in Taiwan.
Thank you.
And also subscribe to the channel, hit the bell. YouTube might tell you, or it might not, because I don't trust the algorithm. So, see you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.
Thank you.